and welcome once again to FC CYMRU, brought to you by Eat, Sleep, Fudge and Repeat, and we've made it to show 2.
Can't believe they let us back on. But there we go.
There we are. We're back, and we're bringing you as much Welsh football as we could possibly cram into an internet-based programme.
Absolutely, we've been the length and breadth of the country, all for you, from the very elite to the grassroots of Welsh football.
We have got Welsh League One action, a table-topping clash between Llanelli AFC and Penabont, and we've been chatting to the Wales women's manager Jane Ludlow. They're just back from the Cyprus Cup. We're going to talk to her about that and their forthcoming World Cup qualifiers.
And I bet it was a bit warmer and sunnier in Cyprus as well, just a little bit. But first of all, we also headed along to the St David's Day Do. This is the FAW's Big Bash in London. It's got the likes of Ian Rush, Ben Davis, Chris Gunter, Ryan Giggs. So we needed someone suave, sophisticated and intelligent to go along. Well, Ian, first of all, lovely lunch, some great speeches. Why is this important for Welsh football?
It's important for Welsh football because it's for the future. That's what it's all about. It's you know, they had great success in the Euros, so you can't stop there. So we've got to keep investing in things. You know, money is needed and everything for everyone to get better.
Well, it's part of a week-long series of events about promoting Wales in London, and I think one thing that the FAW football generally has been really successful about in the last couple of years is creating a passion about the game, involving everyone within the country.
Yeah, something different. I don't think the FAW have done it before, so it's nice to get together. It's important, I think, for the association to try and bring people together. And yeah, of course, it's a special day for anyone from Wales. So yeah, it's been a nice day, and yeah, really enjoyed it.
Steak was okay?
Steak was lovely. No, I've never been here before, but I'll certainly be back. Yeah, it was very nice.
It's great for just the celebration of Wales more than anything. I think it's nice that we can get so many Welsh people in the room to just celebrate the history, what we've got going on at the moment, and hopefully what we've got going on in the future. And it was nice to have so many people that were so passionate about Wales and Welsh football.
And having Ryan here as well, and his first kind of speeches, it's great to see the Welsh manager sort of buying into it.
Yeah, of course. I think it's important that people at all levels are involved, and if we can show that support right to the top, then hopefully it can feed through and really have an effect on everybody in the country.
And you got a chance to have a little chat with him as well. Is this the first time you guys have sort of met since he's...
Yeah, it's the first proper chat we had about everything, but it was pretty informal today. It was more about just what was going on here today, of course, and just the setup we're going to have next month, but I'm sure we'll have a proper sit down come the first camp.
So looking at today, Ryan was here, he was sort of being introduced. He must be desperate to get on the grass and actually do some training.
Well, hopefully that's what it's all about. You know, you have to do all different parts of the job when you manage it, but I think at the end of the day, what they like best is being with players, being on the training pitch, training with players and everything, and that's what they're used to. And being manager, you have to do different things and all that, but I think when it comes to it, you know, you want to meet all the players, you want to get on the training pitch and put the work into place then.
And of course, the China Cup squad is out. Go to the FAW website and you'll find out who is in and who is out. And we will be rounding up the China Cup tournaments in a future edition of FC CYMRU.
I'll be honest, that steak was lovely.
That did look lovely, yeah.
Really good, really good, really good. So, as payback for going to a really swanky do in London, the guys thought they'd send me across the other side of the M4 to Llanelli to go and see a top of League One clash and find out whether Llanelli and Penabont are ready for the Welsh Premier League.
We know the pressures on both clubs on this game tonight. We want to be at the top of that of the league come the end of the season. We want, you know, the aspiration is to go up at the end of the season. every club should aim to be in the Welsh Premier League, and that's what we're trying to do off the field as well as on the field. It's just massive work going on off the field that people don't see. You know, from just like from the coaches say they want a ball, to picking next year's kit, to having the academy set up and running correctly, arranging the pitches where we're going to be next year, where we're going to train next year. But that's what we're doing, constantly off the field, constantly getting the Welsh Premier League criteria and trying to meet the standards that are required to be in the Welsh Premier League.
You know, first and foremost, players want to play for the club because of the facilities here. The facilities here give us as managers and coaches the tools to do work behind the scenes, like preparation work, team meetings, everything like that. We've got the facility here to do it. So we are lucky, but we are utilising them to our full potential.
Does the Welsh Premier League need Llanelli?
I think so. Llanelli's a big town, a lot of football history here. Now with the academy in place as well, you know, we've got over 250 children. We'll have something to aim for.
More than anything, there's an imbalance at the moment in the Welsh Premier with North and South, and we need to get Llanelli up, Pen-y-Bont, Barry obviously are up, keep Carmarthen up, FAWales up perhaps, and then it'll start to even out again. You
know, if you look at it, there's a lot of, well, there's not many South Wales teams in there, so, you know, the more the better. You know, I remember when I was playing for Rill, there was a lot of teams in, you know, they've sort of dwindled away now, so it'd be nice to have another team from this area, and I think that we've got everything set up here to go and do it.
The future of the club are the minis, you know, the mini footballers all the way through, and like I said, we've got 250 to 300, and girls as well. So that's the future of the club. They see this team in the Welsh Premier League, hopefully in the near future, and that's the aim for them to have that name, their name on the back of the jersey. When they come out of this tunnel and go on that pitch, everybody knows who that youngster is, where they come from this town of Llanelli, and one day you never know, they could be in European football as well. We're trying to meet this criteria for the 31st. We want to be there at the top, so do Pen-y-Bont. We want to be in that Welsh Premier League. It's not about, even if we're not there this year, I don't mind, we're putting the work in, we could be there next year. Just keep going, keep focusing on that top tier, and then everything else will come, hopefully, behind the scenes. But everyone's under pressure. Everybody's feeling, including myself.
You go get yourself a cup of tea, mate.
I'm going to have a cup of tea. I'm going to have one.
There we go then, two clubs upwardly mobile and looking towards the Welsh Premier League. It is going to be one heck of a title race, that. Really good stuff. We'll stay across it for you as well. And also great to see Mr. Lee Trundle out there still doing it for all us men of a certain vintage.
Still got it. It gives us hope, doesn't it? Still got it.
Absolutely.
So while Wales has been gripped by the, well, let's say the chokehold of the beast from the east, along with the fury of Storm Emma, the Wales women team have been sunning it in the Med. Not all gin and juice though, it is the Cyprus Cup, and it's really good preparation for their World Cup qualifiers, including a certain game against England, which is next month. Now, we thought the best thing to do would be to head over to Cyprus to talk to the team while they were out there, but the bosses said no, so we waited till they got back instead.
Lauren, first of all, let's talk Cyprus Cup. It was overall a pretty good tournament, right?
Yeah, very pleasing. Coming back from there with the results, although not all wins, but playing much higher ranked opposition and coming back with good performances, which was the key part of that. Competing with good opposition, so everyone came away very pleased and very focused on what we've got to do going forward.
Off to a flyer, 1-0 against Finland. It was a tough old battle and a really good goal from Kayleigh.
Yeah, she's been doing really well. She's really important to how we play. She's the first defender, but then she's got a lot of speed in her, so when we counter we've got her as our main attack, and she's doing well, scoring goals out there and really on a confidence high now.
Yeah, I'd done my homework previously. I knew the keeper liked to come way out of a goal area, so it's just as soon as I had that opportunity, which, you know, and Hannah James, she pressed the player, we won the ball, and I just had to take that opportunity as soon as I seen it, which I did, and it was a great goal.
It was, but I reckon your second one was even better.
Second one? Oh, Austria, yeah. Again, it's all about.
You've got one already.
I know.
Goal scorer.
Thinking which one it is. No, but with Austria, it's the same thing. You know, every game I go in to do my homework, I look at the back four, and look at the goalkeeper. And again, I knew she'd like to come out, so it was basically if I can get pressure on and get there first, I know I would have an opportunity on goal, which I did, and lucky enough it went in slowly.
Slowly. You did have a clean sheet record, which was a pretty impressive one, right up until that Italy game. Just talk us through a little bit about what happened there. It was obviously a higher ranked nation, but the result was a pretty heavy defeat.
Yeah, 3-0, and it was 3 mistakes from set plays really. Something that we've learnt from, and it's good to be put up against those kind of problems where good opposition will pick those holes, so we can look back at it and see how we can change it for future games. What's still pleasing is that the things that we did in that game were the things we wanted to see, and the performance was still good, although, you know, 3 goals took away our clean sheet record, but you know, they were all set plays, so still hard to break down from that game, so that's good.
Great to have these young ones come through. First of all, you know, having their first cap. It's great that they've come in and they're playing at the intensity we can, which is great to see. That's what we want. We want younger players coming in and challenge us. Yes, we do. Because
Tell me.
No, honestly.
I know. You don't want them taking you out the side there.
No. But if you have the young players coming in and you know, fighting for that shirt, you don't get complacent. You know, and that's the most important. None of us want to be complacent. You know, we want everybody to challenge us, because if we get challenged, it means when we go in and you know, playing better teams, higher ranked teams than us, it means, you know, the young ones pushing us, we're pushing ourselves, and we can push them other teams.
What it was like getting told that you were going to get your first cap?
It was overwhelming. I was really excited though, kind of nervous, but everyone on camp really helped with that, and I was just excited like when it came to it.
So what was going through your mind then when you got called over?
I just felt sick. I was like, oh. But no, I just kind of let adrenaline kick in and just tried my best on the pitch.
Right, tell us about getting your shirt.
That was unexpected because there was just like a quick meeting, and I didn't think that was going to be what it was for. But then it was kind of.
You did look surprised, if I'm honest.
I didn't understand that it was going to be about me really. But yeah, that was really nice, like a nice gesture from the team, and made me feel welcomed.
How was the whole experience of the camp?
It was amazing. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better camp, to be honest. Like, I was quite nervous before I went, but as it went on, I felt more comfortable, and it was just a really enjoyable experience.
All right, Cyprus, a successful camp. You've got a rather big game coming up, haven't you?
Yeah, you know, Cyprus camp, you know, you always want to go into every game and win, but for us it was using those 4 games ready for the England. How we've been pushing each other and the building blocks and how we've been playing, you know, we used those 4 games to ready for England, really.
Get a result there?
Yes, we're looking to get a result. That's it, we're looking to get a result. Definitely. There's no what ifs or, you know, maybe we're going for a result. So that's it. Right. We're going, we're ready.
I believe it. I believe it.
Ready, the dragon is ready.
Awesome stuff from the girls. Really good at the Cyprus Cup, and that huge qualifier coming up against England next month. And if you want tickets for that, check out the FAW website, and there should be details on there. And 2 huge qualifiers coming in the summer as well. I mean, that Bosnia and Russia games, they're going to be huge. Absolutely huge.
I think that wraps us up then. We want to say a big thank you to everyone who commented very nicely about the first edition of FC CYMRU, and also a big thank you to everybody who invited us to their club. We are going to hope to come and see you soon.
We certainly are. We're making a list, we've got our calendar out, we're going through, checking all the dates and stuff. So yeah, if you want us to come to your club, get in touch, and we'll be in touch with you.
But from us at FC CYMRU, brought to you by Eat Sleep Footy Repeat. Ta-da.